Hi, I'm Graham and this is Over 60 and Learning to Play the Drums, a course for absolute beginners to take you up to being able to play along with your friends and becoming a drummer. In this episode, I'm going to look at the first patterns we should play when we come to a drum kit for the first time. And we'll be looking at, first of all, how to hold sticks, and then a basic pattern using snare drum and kick drum, and then adding in some cymbals to that and developing our technique. When it comes to holding my stick, I want to hold it very loosely, and really I want to be able to roll it between two fingers like that. I want the stick to do all the work for me. Now, if you notice where I'm holding it, it's about a third of the way along the stick. It's not at the balance point, which is along here. The balance point would be make it nice and easy to twiddle like a baton if you were a cheerleader, but I want it to be here because I want the stick to drop forward naturally, but I also don't want it to be very much effort when I pick it back up again, just using my thumb and finger like that. Basically, I want to be playing with a very, very loose grip. Now, when you try this out, you'll probably drop the sticks. Don't worry about it. You get good at holding on to your sticks without having to grip them really hard. And what you don't want to be doing is bashing on the kit like this, because it will bring lots of tension into your wrists, your hands, your shoulder, your elbow, and you will get all tense and you probably injure yourself. And we don't want to injure ourselves, especially not if you're my age. It's too easily done. So you want to be very, very relaxed and let the stick do the work for you. Now, what I always do, it depends on the stick. There's usually the name of the manufacturer on the stick. You pick a point on that, and that is where you know that your stick is going to feel good. So I always just put my thumb in the same place. You can see here that these sticks are made a brand called Nova, and the O on there is pretty rubbed out. So that's obviously where I'm holding my stick. So for the very first piece that we're going to play on the drums, I'm only going to use one stick, and I'm going to hold it in my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand, because this is the stick that I'm going to use on the snare. I'm just going to leave my right hand free just now because we're not going to use that at all, so I'm going to keep it out of the way. For our first pattern, we're going to use the kick and the snare, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to introduce our second hand, the right hand, and while the left hand is going to be counting 2 and 4 on the snare, the right hand is going to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4 on a closed hi-hat. So your right hand, your dominant hand, is actually going to be doing more work than your left hand, which is why I've said use the left hand to hit the snare. This hand's going to be doing loads. For a closed hi-hat sound, we put our foot on the hi-hat pedal. It's not obvious what this is doing on an electric kit, but essentially it's opening and closing the hi-hat cymbals. So counting it out, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can play the same pattern moving on to the right cymbal, and there we would go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My kit has a built-in metronome, and I've set it to quite a slow tempo, 90 beats per minute, and it's always worth practicing along to the metronome. On the sound you hear the loud beep for 1, and then it counts 2, 3, 4. Playing along with a metronome is really useful. Even if you're air drumming, you can play along, you can get a metronome on your phone and then play along with that. And it's very good practice right from the start to practice along with a metronome. You are going to be the band's metronome when, if you ever play with the band, or if you just want to play along to your own favourite music, you want to be able to keep that steady beat. So it's well worth practicing right from the start. So playing with the metronome, I'd let it start, get myself ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's quite a lot that we've gone over there, from holding the sticks and making sure that your hand's nice and relaxed, and that goes for your whole body. You don't want to be tight when you're learning how to play the drums. You just want to be loose and let the sticks do the work for you. Practice along with the metronome is really good practice, and just do that 1, 2, 3, 4 stuff. You can pretend that you're hitting a hi-hat, or move your stick over this way and play the ride. You can practice all of that without drums, and if you've got your hands nice and loose, you can do that. For your metronome work, start slow. It's actually harder to play slow, so keep it slow and make sure that you're keeping in time. Use your ears to listen to what you're playing and what the metronome's doing. Try and keep it in time with that. Doing this will make you much better in the long run. Everybody wants to start by round the kit, but really, if we keep it simple, we keep it slow, we will be able to play in time. And if a friend comes round with a guitar and they play the guitar and you just tap out 1, 2, 3, 4, that's going to work brilliantly and it will amaze everyone else. So, if you've enjoyed today's lesson, please hit subscribe down below or give it a bit of a thumbs up. And if you want to leave a comment about any future content that you want to see, please do that. So, bye for now.